So we may have dropped out of the League Cup, but now we've got the FA Cup to chase. Hit like and subscribe and let's go live the dream. What's up guys, ChasingLamely here with episode number 38 of Living the Dream, where we are playing as Harchester United, and today we face Oldham in the first round of the FA Cup. They are below us in the league. We currently sit third in the league table, which is pretty impressive as these things stand, especially in our first foray into league football. Let's have a quick look at the games you've missed, and then we can go into the game quickly. So we last played the Wycombe game. We then beat Bradford 3-1 with Mashevsky getting a brace and Marshall Wycombe scoring. We then won 4-3 away at Stevenage with Marshall Wycombe scoring, Jason Porter getting a brace and Max Robson getting a goal. We played Swindon, beat them 5-2. It was a sad day for me, but 4 goals for Marshall Wycombe and a goal for Freddie Barton. Notable actually for all of these games, and I think the following one against Harrogate we drew 0-0. We had Alex Kirk and Joseph Torrent missing because they were tired and needed to go on holiday. So we've managed to get a good run of 4 undefeated without them. We then played Tranmere, beaten 3-0 with Joseph Torrent returning from his break and getting a lovely hat-trick. Sadly we then lost to Bolton 4-0, but sometimes these things are unavoidable. And we've just beaten Leyton Orient 5-1 with Porter getting a brace and Torrent getting a hat-trick. These two very much still carrying over their form from last season, which brings us nicely to the Oldham game, which we're going to go and play now. So for this Oldham game, our starting lineup is pretty familiar. It's Omer, Mashevsky, Kirk, Mascara and Curtis, Lee, Hardy, Lee, Robson, Torrent and Porter, with Halem, Barton, Marsh, Wickham, Phillips, Cisse and Lane on the bench. Very straightforward. Let's see if we can continue this run of form we're having and get through to the second round of the FA Cup. Ideally, I'd like this FA Cup run to continue until we can get another big club away for the payday. That's the plan. So looking at the team talk, pick up where you left off last time out is the answer to all our prayers, I think. Let's go kick off and see if we can get ourselves the win we need today. That would be the plan. Nobody's shown up at Boundary Park for this game, which shows the excitement. Let's hope we can bring some excitement to the fans who did show up. Throw in for Oldham, Hamer to Durnley, back to Hamer, cross goes over, Rowe gets his foot to it, and it's been turned away, but that must have been offside. Oh, it's Mashevsky again with an own goal. It wasn't offside because Mashevsky has once again scored an own goal, and he's on a bit of a... It's almost like he wants to show off his goal-scoring abilities for the camera, but he doesn't know which end he should be at. And to be fair to him, he knew nothing about it. It came off his back, but still, not a good look on him. Throw in now for us, Curtis down the line to Robson, back to Ollie Lee. Ollie Lee with a ball forward, looking for Jason Porter, who's got a chance to lead us forward. Oh, it's into the net. How did that go in? I thought Torrent had just hit the post and nothing was happening. But Gary Woods has dived for it. It's come off the post and hit his back and just kind of rolled over the line lazily. I don't think you could make that kind of goal up, if I'm honest. I genuinely don't think you can make that up. It's just come off the post, it's hit him on the hip and just rolled back into the net. Torrent's going to try and claim it, but that was definitely all Woods. So that's 1-1 at the break, and extraordinarily 2 own goals on the scoreline, which, you know, doesn't happen very often. I'm happy with your performance so far. We have actually had the best of the first half, although Mashevsky really not doing wonderful things for us so far. Free kick, Torrent from distance has a pop. Woods keeps it out just about. Manages not to turn it into his own net, otherwise I think Joseph Torrent would have been very, very angry. And there's a corner going in from Ollie Lee. Goes to Curtis, edge of the box. He's going to go it alone, has a pop and just narrowly misses out. He's definitely keen to get himself a goal at the moment. He's been firing them in from everywhere. Throw in for Oldham, Borthwick Jackson to Lawrence. Plays it back to Borthwick Jackson. McElhenney is in. Ball tries to cross it. Kirk gets in the way, but finally does get the ball to Danny Rowe, and we are back behind. And finally, a player scores at the right end of the pitch. And I really do have to start asking some questions of this defence now. I need to make a couple of changes, I think. Probably, I can see 3 changes that need making. It's going to be Mashevsky, Larry Lee and Robson that come off, I think, is going to be the plan, because none of them are performing today and I need things to kick into a higher gear. Throw in for us, dying embers of the game now, 10 minutes left. Curtis to Wickham to Ollie Lee, back to Curtis. I've moved Jason Porter onto the left-hand side. That was kind of my solution to the left wing issue. Porter puts a cross in. Barton is there. Freddie Barton brings us back onto level pegging. He's looking like a good sub. He's looking like a good choice that I brought him on. He has picked up a knock. He has bruised his knee, but he's playing well, so I don't want to take him off. Even if I could take him off, I don't want to take him off, especially with the prospect of possibly penalties. And this is going penalties or extra time looming. I'm fairly sure there are no replays in the FA Cup anymore, unfortunately, which is a shame because, you know, extra money would be great, but we'll take 2-2 for now and see if we can do it from the penalty spot. So 2-2 at full time. We are going into extra time. I'm going to have a little look around the team in a second just to see how things are going. I'm happy with the way things are going. It seems like a semi-fair assessment of things. Just have a little look. Steve Hardy is tiring and not playing well. Michael Curtis also tiring and not playing well. It'll be one of those two coming off, I think, with the extra sub we get. I think it's going to come down to, quite frankly, who is the better penalty taker, because that feels like the way this game is going. I think Steve Hardy is probably the better penalty taker of the two of them. I mean, there's nothing to tell, so I guess it depends on the strength of the potential replacements. It's not going to be a left back. Tekla Halem apparently has adopted the nationality of Ethiopian. There we go, there's a fun fact. But George Marsh, I mean, we gain nothing penalty wise by taking either of them off. There's going to have to be some decisions made during extra time, I think. Let's just hope that's enough to motivate them into performing. Oldham with a free kick, short to Hamer. Let's hope they don't get a goal here. Mascara heads it to Ollie Lee, sorry. Ollie Lee back to Mascara. Mascara puts the ball forward. He was kind of looking for Joseph Torrent, didn't find him. Mascara puts it forward and finally does find Torrent. Nods it on for Wickham. Marshall Wickham is through. And Woods once again has been failed by his hands, and he tips it wide, but he didn't look like he had control over that at all. And Lee will take the corner, short to Hardy. Hardy crosses the ball in, doesn't really find anyone. Phage heads it clear, and now Lawrence is on the ball and running at us, and we need to get back and defend. Curtis has gone in. That's a bit of a hefty challenge, but it did break down the play. That's going to be half time and extra time, and we need to start the second half and hope for more from the second half. Throw in for Oldham to Lawrence. Lawrence ball back to Hamer. Got to do some defending here. Do some defending. Porter, close him down. Close him down. I mean, he tried. Kirk gets rid of it only as far as Brown. Plays it into Whelan. Whelan back to Brown. So we're giving them all the time in the world. We're not really pressing them. Lawrence, come on, get pressing. Get pressing. Ball goes into Phage. And luckily Alex Omer is there to pick that up, but he's only put it as far as Brown, who's dinked it over for McElhenney, and now we're in real trouble. And I have to bring on a sub. I have to try and find, it's probably have to be Jason Porter. I mean, there's no other option at this point. It's just going to be Jason Porter. We've done very badly there defensively, and I don't know what to do to get us back into this game. It's going to have to be a last big throw of the dice, I think, here. Free kick for Oldham. We've got to get rid of this to even have a chance of getting back into this game. Now Lawrence puts the ball over. Kirk heads it clear. Back to Lawrence. Tizard is there. He has a shot and Omer picks it up. And I hope that's not the end of the highlight. It is the end of the highlight, and this is looking very precarious. And that's full time. It wasn't to be. We've lost 3-2 after extra time. A lot of question marks about how much people wanted that. It wants me to say, despite the result, I'm pleased with your performance. I mean, they look inspired. I'm not, but what harm can a little white lie do? It's not going to get us back into the FA Cup. And I guess we kind of go away now and we come back for the next episode, in which we're going to be playing against Tottenham in the Papa John's Trophy. I forgot who's sponsoring that thing now. The Tampax Sherpa Vans thing. Anyway, we're playing Spurs under 23s. That'll be the next episode. It's literally the next game after this, so nice and easy, nice and quick to get to. So that will be coming up in the next episode, obviously, English. Don't forget to follow me on the socials on Twitter, Insta and Patreon at ChasingLamely. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because liking and subscribing is good for the soul. Magic graphic there will remind you to like and subscribe and to ring the bell, because if you ring the bell, all good things will come to you and your family. Don't forget to leave comments, because comments are amazing. Until next time, guys, I've been ChasingLamely. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one.